I'm so sick and tired of how complicated manifestation has become these days. It's not supposed to be this confusing. So today I'm breaking down manifestation into 3 steps that you can start practicing immediately after this video. Plus, the most common mistakes that people make without even realizing. So if you want to actually know what manifestation is, how it works, and what you need to stop doing, this video is for you. Alright, first thing first, what is manifestation? Manifestation is simply transform what you want in your mind into external reality. It's just that simple, and it could be anything you want. It could be your dream house, it could be your dream job, it could be your dream self, anything. And instead of chasing it, you first shift into the version of you who's already living that life. Now, what does this mean? So this is very contradictory to what we were taught our whole life. We were taught to want something and run after it. But manifestation is the exact opposite. So you don't feel confident after you get your dream job. You become confident first, and then the external reality catches up. And let's be clear, what is not manifestation? Manifestation is not some woo-woo hoping life would just change magically like fairy tale. Okay, so how do you actually manifest? So these are the 3 steps I use to completely change my life. Step 1 is listing down the things you want to manifest as detailed as possible. So say you want to manifest your dream self. What's her personality? What's her day-to-day life like? What kind of friends does she surround herself with? How does she treat people? As detailed as possible. And I would explain later why the details is important. Step 2, once you got your list, once you know who your dream self is, your job is to cultivate the feeling of being her. There are different ways to do it. Personally, I like to visualize it. So what I would do is to close my eyes, sit in the meditation, and then I would start seeing images of my dream self. And then I would focus on how I feel as I am living as her. So what matters the most in step 2 is the feeling. How would you feel when you're living as your dream self? Do you feel calm? Do you feel confident? Do you feel self-sufficient? And this is why the details in step 1 is so important, because the details is going to help you to cultivate that feeling. So do whatever it helps to help you cultivate that feeling. It could be meditation, it could be affirmations, it could be vision board, anything you want. Step 3, once you know how you want to feel, you practice. There's literally no other steps here other than practicing. The more you practice, the more natural it feels. You start showing up and acting like your dream self before it becomes your external reality. And listen, it sounds so simple, but it's where a lot of people give up, because it's actually a lot harder than it seems to feel the way you want to feel. Think about this. If you spend your whole life feeling unconfident, feeling unworthy, do you think you would just wake up another day and suddenly feel unstoppable? No, it takes a lot of self-awareness, practices, perseverance, inner strength to change the way you want to feel about yourself. Now, I want to talk about 3 common mistakes that people make when it comes to manifestation, including myself. Mistake number 1 is to focus too much on the thing you want to manifest. Like, I want that house, I want that guy, I want that job. Because when you get too fixated on the thing you want to manifest, you start to get controlling. And controlling is the exact opposite of manifestation. Manifestation is about allowing things to happen instead of you chasing it. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you cannot want things. Everybody wants things and you deserve to get what you want. I'm saying don't get too fixated on it, because a lot of times we don't know what's the best for us. So one prayer I like to say to remind myself is, it's either this or better. Mistake number 2, your intention is not clear. So a lot of people like to say, I want to manifest money. Why? How much money do you need? What do you need money for? Do you want to buy a house? Do you want to start a business? Do you want to travel? Why? When you try to manifest without a why, it's literally like going out to the street, asking random people for money. Just like, hey, give me money. Why would anybody want to help you? Why would anybody give you money? Why would the universe respond to that? So make sure that you have your intention. Why do you want to manifest your dream self? Literally ask yourself. Mistake number 3 is manifesting with fear-based intention. What is fear-based intention? Here's one question you can ask yourself to figure it out. Am I trying to get this because I feel unworthy? Because fear-based intention is when you are manifesting something because you're scared of not having it. You're scared that without this thing or this person, you will be unsafe, unsuccessful, unworthy, unlovable. Let's have a few examples of fear-based intention. Say you want to manifest a relationship because you are scared of being alone, because you want someone to validate you. Now this is fear-based because you're manifesting from a place of insecurity. What you need to work on here is not to manifest a dream partner. What you need to work on here is why you hate being alone. Why can't you tolerate of being with yourself? Or you want to manifest your dream self because you're scared, like if you don't change, nobody will love you. This is also fear-based. This is also insecurity. On the other hand, this is what love-based desire look like. Same example, you're trying to manifest a relationship because you think it elevates you, because it makes life more fun. You see the difference here? The mentality here is more like, oh, I want to manifest a relationship. It's good if I have, but it's fine if I don't. There's no desperation here. There's no controlling here. You see, two people can be manifesting the same thing, but with very, very different intention. And so you really need to be so honest with yourself on why exactly you are trying to manifest this. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you cannot manifest from a place of negativity. You can feel so insecure, so disappointed, so disgusted by the version of who you are today and still manifest. I've been there. As long as the reason why you want to change yourself is because you want to make yourself proud, because you know you can do better. Now, this is self-respect and this is self-love. And yeah, that's Manifestation 101 for today, and I hope you guys learned something from it, because I just feel like there are too many factions or methods regarding manifestation these days that once made me, or probably a lot of people, feel like they probably haven't had enough knowledge to manifest correctly, when in reality what you need is not another YouTube video to teach you how to manifest. What you need is literally show up for yourself every single day, is to remind yourself every morning who you are becoming, is to be so self-aware that whenever your fear-based belief comes up again, you tell yourself, no, I don't relate to that anymore. That's my old identity. That's not who I am becoming. This is the hard part. So yeah, I hope today's video helped, and I hope you guys learned something from it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.